Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your fave MC Ty Jolian, and today we're gonna be talking about the anime Prison School. Because what is Prison School even about? Prison School gotta be one of the most bizarre shows I ever watched. It's one of the funniest animes of all time. This anime is in a 12-episode anime Hall of Fame. It's one of the GOATs. The story begins at Hachimitsu Academy, a prestigious all-girls school. Straight baddies everywhere, and we get introduced to the boys that just happen to be in the all-girls school. The GOAT Gakuto, Chingo, my boy Kiyoshi, Joe, and Andre. They've been enrolled to the school for a while, and they've been talking to no hoes. So my boy Kiyoshi does the unthinkable. He's gonna go talk and try to pull one of the hoes. Bitch, the worst side is not- I'm a munch! Is it grippy? Is it pink? Does it fart? What would Duke Dennis say? Get! Like such a total creep. And you already know bro got zero riz. Bro got no game, straight scaring the hoes. Got the girls looking like straight up track stars, bruh. He is a virgin, but there's plenty of fish in the sea. Like look at his class. He's the only boy in every class and it's just straight hoes. And it just got me thinking. Cause how does these MCs moms be enrolling their virgin sons into these all-girl schools? And how do they always get accepted? Like how do these harem and ecchi MCs convince their moms to enroll them into these schools? And it's not just him, he got the whole group chat into the all-girls school. Like how did they convince the principals and their mom to let them in the school? And all the girls in the school are baddies. Like that is not a good idea. I wish my mom clutched up and enrolled me into one of these all-girls schools. I'll always be so rocked in class. I'll be sitting in my chair looking like Thanos. And I'm going to school every day having perfect attendance. Cause you'll never know, I'll miss a day and twice will pull up and start performing with all the girlies. Getting lit, going crazy. I can't miss out on that. So my boy Kiyoshi's in class and he drops his sumo eraser, and a girl finds out his nerdy interests, and he's cooked. But it turns out that she has the same eraser too. It's lit, they got the same nerdy interests, and they just yapping about sumo after school all day, and they end up becoming friends. And the girl name is Chio. So the boys are at the dorm, and it's getting a little late at night, and they go to an all-girls school, so it's time to crash out. It's time to peep on the girls' baths. And my boys get dripped out, suited up in all black, and they put their hands together because they about to go on an S-tier mission to the girls' baths. And the class that they're trying to peep on is Kiyoshi's class, and Chio's in that class too. And he doesn't want to see his bros looking at his girl. Like, look how down bad and cooked these dudes are, foaming from the mouth, bleeding. And the boys made it to the top of the girls' bathroom, and they about to peep. I got two phones, one for the plug and one for the hose. Nani, you can see it in 4K. Modified by yours truly, can even see the coochie hairs up close. So the boys are descending the phone down the window so they can see the milkers. And while they're doing that, my boy Kiyoshi is tweaking out because his girl is in the locker room. But it turns out Chio's not even in the girls' locker room. So my boy is all in trying to go crazy. And Kiyoshi's now the one descending the phone. And it turns out that, can't wait to see all the brown areolas. And by the way, we're using your phone, nigga.
Nigga, what?
They told Kiyoshi that they were using his phone to film the girls and he dropped it, and now they're cooked. Well, Holly, we're finished. We're cooked. We're fried. Go down and fix your phone so we can see coochies now. So my boy Kiyoshi drops down to retrieve the phone.
Oh yes, now we can see the
Chio pulls up and she's the only girl there, and it's over for them. The boys are booking, but it turns out, hey sister, she has poor eyesight and thinks that Kiyoshi's a girl and is changing with him. Girls looking for you, I need my coochie wax. It's a straight jungle down there and I need your help. She really thinks Kiyoshi's a part of the gang, and now my boy Kiyoshi is going with the plot because he's cooked. This is non-canon, yours truly wants to see mommy milkers. Chio takes Kiyoshi to the bathroom. He's the ecchi MC, he's gonna get all the play, and the gang is watching him get all the play. And it's game over, GG's. Can you read this paper for me, Kiyoshi? Yo, is this new sauce? I've been waiting for more beat material. What do you think about my girl Hana? She's bad, I ain't gonna cap. How about the vice madam president? Yo, look at the mommy milkers. I'll knock the dust off that coochie. Oh, and I'll show you another baddie friend. The last one, me, the student council president. Now, I don't usually feed my enslaved prisoners, but you're cooked. They caught the boys and they're straight up whipping these dudes, but it's over for them. The student council caught the boys peeping, and now they're prisoners. It's over. They're straight up slaves now. They're gonna be put in prison, locked up. Free my boys though, they did nothing wrong. For the next 2 months, they're gonna be put in the Hachimitsu Academy prison, where they're gonna be enslaved and monitored by the student council. So it's their first day in prison. It's their first day out in the fields, and they're straight slaving, getting whipped by Mako, and they're taking all the punishment, and she's not holding back at all. Like, look how down bad this dude Andre is, trying to lick her boot. Like, how was this even allowed? And I know you guys are watching this on your phone, you know what I'm saying, laughing and giggling, and I know you guys are thinking, like, This is lit. This is the greatest thing ever, bro. I wish this was me. Like, yeah, they're slaves, they're slaving, but they got this big mommy milker, sexy, fine teacher abusing them. And they're well fed. Look, they got good eats. Y'all boys already know I've done some devious and bad things. So get the baddies in the leather, you know what I'm saying? Get the whips and make it realistic. When I'm out in the fields, just have a group of baddies call me a... And you still get education? Yeah, lock me up and throw away the key. Do not free me, I did everything wrong. So they figured out that the boys like Mako a little bit too much, so they introduced a new monitor, Hana. And they have a task of fighting 4-leaf clovers. And she saw a 3-leaf clover and started crashing out. And she's a whole black belt in martial arts, and she's way worse than Mako. At least when Mako abuses you, she got big mommy milkers and she's hot. And you get to see her panties when she hits you hard. But she's doing all the abusing in safety shorts. Wearing safety shorts in the ecchi anime is crazy. My boy Kiyoshi saved the crows, and he's talking to the hoes, and he got a date set up with Chiho. And while that's happening, Hana thinks she's safe. She's making sure no one's around because she got a tinkle, and she straight up drops them draws. And I know her piss is hot as hell. Look at Kiyoshi's face. But a crow comes flying in, and he drops down and sees her pissing face to face, and she starts freaking out. Like it's not that serious. Like he just saw you pee. And this traumatic event will haunt Kiyoshi forever. So the president is talking to the principal, and turns out the principal is the president's father. And the principal told Marie to tell the boys that they have 3 hours off on the weekend, so my boy can go on a date with Chiho, right? No! They straight slaving. They ain't never leaving, bruh. They ain't never escaping. So my boy Kiyoshi gotta put matters into his own hands. And while Mako sends Kiyoshi to the shack, my boy is digging. He's making an escape plan because he gotta go to that date. He can't sell this opportunity of a lifetime. While Kiyoshi's been working on his escape, my boy Gakuto is sending him subliminal messages. Like, is he an op? Is bro gonna snitch?
Hey, nigga, you got a nice little ass, nigga. Give me your ass, nigga. Nigga, you see me looking at you, nigga. Give me your ass, nigga. No!
Bro's dumb mysterious. Is he working with the feds? So Hana's back from hiatus, and she's trying to get it back in blood. And while my boy Kiyoshi's digging, she pulls up, and she wants him to drop them draws. What about that Dende right now in pee? I want to see you pee and I want to hold it. And she said if Kiyoshi tells anyone that he saw her pee, that she will game over him and then game over herself. Is it circumcised or uncircumcised? Like, look how close she is to his Dende. Like, back up, bro. Like, she's really on some R. Kelly shit. But just in the nick of time, my boy Gakuto pulls up, and Kiyoshi is saved for now. Gakuto heads straight for the hole that Kiyoshi was creating, and he's thinking about shaking, bro. But it turns out Gakuto knew that Kiyoshi was trying to escape the whole time, and he's willing to help him. Later on that day, my boys are plotting, planning their escape, and they start off the plan by causing a fake fight, which leads to Hana breaking it up and straight up super kicking bro and knocking down the whole shack. So they think they have alone time, but Hana ends up setting up shop right next to them. So Kiyoshi has to distract Hana, and y'all already know what type time and Hana on. Bro poured him a cup and trying to make him pee. Kiyoshi gotta use the bathroom, and you already know he's straight booking it, and she's falling right behind him, jumping over the whole stall.
Big brother, I want you to give me your big juicy thick.
And she straight up forcing dude to pee. Like, that's harassment. Like, ain't no way this is that serious, bruh. She's fiending for piss, and bro can't hold it any longer, and she ends up getting
I see piss coming, I move.
Straight R.
She saw
like,
piss
bro,
coming,
this
she
is
stayed.
not Baki. Like, this show is not Baki. Like, what is with all this peeing? And my boy Kiyoshi dipped. So it's the next day, and the hole got big enough, so it's time to explore the map. My boy Kiyoshi finally goes outside, and while Kiyoshi's exploring, Gakuto is distracting Mako. And it turns out that the principal's just like us. He's a pervert too. Bro's kissing and bearing pictures of cheeks. Gakuto can't distract Mako any longer, so my boy Kiyoshi gotta dip before she finds the spot. And bro gets stuck. And if she finds out they're trying to escape, they're cooked. It's over. But Gakuto comes in clutch and trips Mako and buys just enough time for Kiyoshi to slip in. So it's nighttime, and you already know my boys are plotting. They got a plan like Aizen, and for them to fulfill their plan, they need to get the gadgets. Mako pulls up, and this is why prison school is not that serious. Look at how bad she is, bro. I'm literally doing this voiceover with one hand. Like, look how fine she is. They really trying to escape from that. I'm finna start barking. I am down bad. And Gakuto is just like me. Bro trying to run and try to get a bite, and bro gets clapped. So every week at night, Mako pulls up to see if they want any requests that they need for school. So she gives them what they requested, and my boys got the gadgets. minutes. So they're back in class. Computer class is the only class they can go in person because there's not enough computers in prison. And it turns out that Chio's in the same class too, but they got the MP3 player so they can download fart sounds from the computer to use as distractions when Kiyoshi's on his date. But it turns out they can't download it because of the parental settings. So they gotta make the fart noises themselves, and he's plugging in the mic into the computer. And Kiyoshi can't make the noises because Chio's in the class too. And he's telling him not to do it because there's hella hoes there. The class is full of straight girls. What is he doing this for? Turns out he's doing it because he wants a figurine and he plugs it in his butt. Like, yo, I would never think about doing this. And I've done some crazy things. I took my body pillow to the movies. I went manga shopping with my body pillow. I done some crazy things in public. I went to school dressed up as a Blue Lock character because I'm a #1 striker. I took my body pillow to school and took off my Hygo hoodie dressed up as a Blue Lock character with my body pillow. But I'll never think about doing this. Bro straight up shitted on himself in front of all the hoes. Like, ew, bro. But nah, bruh. Give it up for Gakuto, bro. Bro's really the MVP, bro. Bro's really Cristiano Ronaldo, bro. 5 Ballon d'Ors. He's really the king, the GOAT LeBron James. Took one for the whole team. Carried the team on his back. But that doesn't matter because the principal blocked the hole to escape. So my boy had to come up clutch again and had to have Mako give him a whole bald fade so he can have hair to get to Kiyoshi to activate plan B. Kiyoshi's gonna escape from the front door, so he needs a uniform to dress up as a girl. And bro is straight up tweaking, distracting the bald dude so Kiyoshi can get the uniform. And he gets it. And they succeed. Mission complete. They really a dynamic duo. And it's the big day. It's time to escape. And they gotta watch and help the track team, and this is the perfect time for them to escape because everyone's gonna be the most distracted. All the track girls pulls up and it's time to initiate their plan. Gakuto hands on the MP3 player and their plan is for Kiyoshi to head into the tunnel and hop out and dress up as a girl. And Kiyoshi does just that. Step 1 is complete, so he dressing up as a girl. And he looks and see Mako straight whipping these dudes like slaves. And the hair from Kiyoshi's wig hits Mako. And she's surprised because there shouldn't be any girls in this area. So Kiyoshi's getting dressed and he looks and sees Mako, big titty, big booby, big mommy milk herself walking towards him. And bro is terrified and he rips his whole uniform. But it's all good because the vice president thinks he's a girl. And she just walks away. So Chio's waiting on the bus and she's heading to the sumo event. They really about to go on this date. And my boy Kiyoshi's about to make it. He gotta be born to high. He's putting on his best girl impression. And he gets stopped by the student council president. Bad bitches don't walk like that. You must be a nigga. I sense no aura from you. She pulls his bag down and see that his clothes are ripped and gives him the pass. And my boy did it. My boy Kiyoshi did it. He escaped and he's straight booking, leaving there. He finally made it to the sumo event and leaks up with Chiho. Everything he sacrificed, everything he planned for has led to this moment. And they out on the date. And they going crazy. They having fun watching the sumo wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Having a good old time. And while that's happening, Mako is still being distracted by Gakuto. And the bathroom is straight going crazy using the sounds. And bro getting straight slapped and punished. Wish that was me, bro. Shio's having fun and they take a little selfie. And Kiyoshi's stomach hurts, so we gotta go to the bathroom. And right when Kiyoshi leaves, Chio knocks down her drink and spills it and looks to see his uniform. Kiyoshi comes back from the bathroom all jolly, but it's over. It's cooked. She straight up leaves. Like, what did he do? And he looks at his bag and see that she saw his uniform. My boy sold. He fumbled the bag and they can't distract the vice president anymore. You've been on the toilet for hours. Get out. I know you're beating your meat. Get your hands out your pants, virgin. Stop edging to me. But it turns out Kiyoshi made it in time, and he's crying. He literally sold the whole bag. But my boy Gakuto was asking for one thing. Did he get the figurine? Did he buy the figurine that he sacrificed his whole life for? And he did. My boy came in clutch. He can't be happy for too long because they get caught in 4K, and it turns out that Chio posted their selfie on social media and sent it to the president. And it turns out that the president is Chio's big sister. And the uniform Kiyoshi was using to escape was actually Chio's Chihos. So they put this nigga in solitary confinement. Solitary confinement to try to talk to a girl? Bro, just try to go on a date. Like, it's not that serious. How is this allowed? And now they're interrogating bro. I ain't gonna cap, this is the best interrogation ever. You can see Mako's camel toe, her mommy milkers. I'm snitching, I'm telling on everyone. So after they interrogated him and tortured him, they took him to the office and they're forcing him to sign this paper so he can get expelled, to get him out the school. And right when he's about to sign the paper and get expelled, Chiho pulls up and she's defending him, protecting Kiyoshi with her milkers, and saves him from getting expelled. And that's what I like to see, bruh. Another S-tier girl. So we had a time skip and Kiyoshi went to the hospital because he got stabbed in his butt. And Hana's back from her hiatus. You already know what type of timing she on. She grabs the cup. She wants him to pee. And she wants to get more revenge. She wants to pee on him. Say cheese, nigga. I'm gonna catch you in 4K right when I see you piss. I'm gonna piss right in your mouth and post it on Twitter.
Brother, I want you to give me your big juicy thing and drench me with your hot sticky until I'm gasping for air.
She's beating Kiyoshi and trying to pee on him. And while that's happening, Chiho tries to check up on him while Hana was just about to pee on this dude. Now they're both hiding and they both got no drawers on. And they super close. So my boy Kiyoshi gets rocked. Bro's dende is growing. It's getting longer and longer. They're literally right next to each other with no drawers on. And his dende pokes her coochie. Like, bro. So Chiho leaves the nurse's office because she thinks Kiyoshi's not there. But Kiyoshi one-shotted her with this dende, knocked out cold. So the student council is giving this dude free time because he's snitching on the bros, telling the council all the bros' weaknesses. They are mentally torturing my boy Andre like he's straight fried. But he has a curfew and the girl that he was talking to didn't really like him. She was a spy. And the boys are even more cooked. So Hana's back from her hiatus and Kiyoshi's dende gave her amnesia and she doesn't remember anything. So she's chopping everything up, she's cooking, and she gets a mushroom and she accidentally drops it and she picks it up and it goes between her coochie. So my boy's about to get expelled. It's been a good run. They meet up for their principal for their last chance. And that mushroom unlocked all of Hana's memories. So she's straight crashing out, going crazy, about to rip his dende off. She's a Hall of Fame yandere, a Hall of Fame crash out. Like, it's not that serious. Calm down. You can't let a nigga make you crash out. What do you mean crash out? I'm gonna slice his dende off and use it as a toy. She says she'll end him then end herself. Kiyoshi's dende really knocked her out. And then Mako knocked her out with her koichi and her thick thighs. And that's just the best way to go out. And my boy Kiyoshi clutches up with the greatest yacht session ever about how ass are better than titties. And they get one more week. And Hana ends up bringing the food instead of the vice president. And they're shocked because they're cooked. She's messing up the plan. Hold it. You think your dende can just touch my coochie like that, huh? I'm gonna piss on it, cut it off, and use your dende as my modified Roy's toy. But Hana being their supervisor might be the best thing for them because they need to get into the only room that has the computer so they can download a chip and get all the evidence to free them. It's a one-man mission now. Kiyoshi gotta clutch up and Hana's going for straight blood. She trying to chop that dende off. And Chill's trying to sneak in to handle the flash drive. So she's having her own stealth mission, but the vice president is guarding the area too. Turns out Hana was just cutting a cup for Kiyoshi to pee in. And my boy's not wasting no time. He gotta free all his bros. He straight drops them draws. My boy's standing on business, but Hana's standing on business too. She drops her panties cause she gotta pee on him too. It's literally a 1v1. Who's getting R. Kelly? But my boy Kiyoshi's fighting for his bros. He's fighting for his girl. He's fighting for everything and he makes the first move. He's walking towards Hana with his dende out, ready to pee. And Hana's shook. She can't handle all this aura. But Kiyoshi's really just trying to unlock the door so they can get to the computer, but he ends up getting kicked. But he unlocks the door. He did it. But on the ground, he sees something else. He sees her Medusa. Oh, it's so fat and the lips are so perfect. I'm hard. I'm rocked hard. I can't pee. My dende is coated with armament hockey. Bro saw her Medusa, so he can't pee anymore. So right when Hana's about to pee on him, the vice president catches a student lacking. But it's not Chiho. It's the girl that hanged out with Shingo. And she got caught so Chiho can get into the prison. Hana locks the door again, and Kiyoshi ends up seeing her Medusa from the back. And she starts doing the crash out cry. Stop saying my coochie's fat. Why do you always see my coochie? I'm about to pee on you and give you pink eye. So she's beating my boy Kiyoshi up, and then she starts straight up making out with this dude. Like, what? Like, this gotta be the craziest bitch in anime of all time. Like, look at her face. Like, is this even crashing out? And she finds out that he likes Chiho, and she wants to be his first kiss, take his virginity, and do everything first. Like, yo! And in the student council office, Mako is straight up interrogating her, torturing her, and suffocating her with her coochie, putting that big fat punani on her, and that's just the greatest way to go out, man. I wish that was me. Hana quits. My boy Kiyoshi went crazy, and he won. Let's go. And Chio can drop out the flash drive now, and Kiyoshi's back with the boys. He reunited with the gang, and the goat can go crazy on the computer. He got all the evidence, and it goes straight to the principal's office with the flash drive, with all the evidence, and hands it to the principal, and they done it. Through all the trials and tribulations, through all the slavery, my boys come in clutch, and my niggas are finally free.